Hi, this is Pam from Heart of Texas Studio, and I want to show you our zoolicious album. This was an album I made several years ago. It was designed by one of my friends, but I had a customer request what I did on it, so I want to show you. The cover, if you can kind of see this, was made this was a paper pad from probably Die Cuts with a View. I got it Joann's forever ago, and I fake sewed around the edges of it. I cut the paper and then sewed on the edges before I glued it down. The tree I just cut out of chipboard or cardboard and just stripped the top off of it and inked it. And the moss on the top is what they call, if you can see it, is called reindeer moss. And it just stays on there really well. It's been on there probably about 6 years, 5 or 6 years. So this is the cover. The album itself measures about 9.5 tall by 11 inches wide. And this is the inside cover. I have a friend that takes wonderful zoo pictures, and her name is Karen, the one that designed the album. And so she was also nice enough to let me use her zoo pictures. And this is the front page cover, inside cover, and it has a border strip that I used in an AccuCut die, and a rosette flower, and some swirls, and just some die cut leaves that I had. If you can see, I don't know why this is so dark, but it is really dark in here today. And then on the next page is probably my favorite page. This is the monkey page. And I'm going to see if I can stick some black cardstock in here so you can see it a little better. This is a hexagon shaped page, and there's monkeys. Oh, it doesn't work very well. Let me see that chipboard. There's monkeys on all around the page on the edges. You can see there, and then on the bottom. And this page has some netting on it, and some swirls, some moss, and just some die cut leaves on it. The monkeys I just inked and sanded and distressed so that they would look like they've been out in the jungle a long time. And this is the back page of it. Again, you can see the chipboard, the monkeys that are attached to the outside of the page. This has been made probably about 5 or 6 years, and it's sturdy. The monkeys all still have their tails, and it's been handled a lot. This is a flower, just a, I don't know, prima flower, probably something like that. And then there's some burlap underneath that, and a Tim Holtz signage, and just some string and a leaf. The words that are on here don't come with the album. They're just some that we cut ourselves. You can't order them, but it's at an extra charge. And this is the next page. This is a page that I used, just an added page in the album that doesn't come with it, but you can cut it out of just a chipboard or cardboard box. It's what I used for the remains of it. And I just stripped this down and rolled it down, wet it and rolled it down, and then covered this with just brown cardstock, light tan cardstock. I used a punch on the bottom for the diagonals, and it has flowers and lace and some beads that are just attached, tied on. This holds some extra pictures of the animals at the zoo, and it tags on here for journaling. Then on the back is just the raw cardboard after it's been stripped. It's been inked and stained, and used glimmer mist on it. This is just I think a May Arts ribbon vine that I added to it. The next page is the giraffe. Let's see if you can see his head. And this was also just used paint. I think I painted it, and then I inked it and till I just distressed it enough till I got it kind of looking the way I wanted it to. There aren't any spots because I'm not very good at that. He just had to have a plain outline of his head. This just has the word giraffe on it. And this is all held together by just leather strings that I had. I think they were shoelaces, actually. This is the other side, which is just another picture of the giraffe. It has some kind of like straw ribbon, some beads, and some leaves, and a die-cut flower that's made out of some cardboard, some just Prima flowers, Tim Holtz Inspire tag and metal tag, and some jute. The next page is the elephant page, which is, he's just painted gray and distressed and whitewashed a little so that you can see his figures in there. This just has the word elephant that I cut out on it and attached it to that. The next page is the elephant. Again, the back page of the elephant, and this is just with some paper from the pad with Martha Stewart punch and another border punch here. The next one is kind of an L-shaped page. Let's see if you can see that any better. It has the lion or tiger, or I think it really looks kind of more like a lion. But on the front page of it is the AccuCut, just pointed chipboard, zigzag looking chipboard, and a piece of burlap stuck in, and a canvas flower, and again a chipboard paper, chip cardstock. I don't want to say that either. I want to say cardboard paper that is just has some glossy accents on it, and a brad in the center. Let's see if we can get it a little bit closer to it. You can see it a little. It's kind of hard to see. And this is a jaguar, so that's what I put on that. And then the back side of it is the same, but this time it has a tiger on the back, and it says tiger on the page, if I can get it over here so you can see it there. And then this has the Tim Holtz gears punched out of cardboard, and a little tag tied with some jute that says live, and some Maillards ribbon. And this is the rhino page. You can see there's two rhinos. They're friendly, they get along. And on this I used some cheesecloth, or I don't know if it was cheesecloth or gauze, but anyway, that's what it is. It has another Tim Holtz tag. It has a flourish. It was an AccuCut die cut. Just some papers. I used seed beads. I'll see if I can get it on that. You can see that. I used some seed beads that I just poured into, in there, and just let sit and coated with glossy accents. So they give it a really neat effect inside that. And the paper on the bottom of this is just cut from, if you can see the, down there, it's just from the paper pad. I just cut out a strip of it from something that was already shaped like that. And this is the other side of it. Zoom back out again. And this has a rosette, a piece of burlap, and just some leaves that are stuck down in there. And this is the very last page of the album. It's pretty fitting that I put the end. There's really not much on this page that's exciting except the rhino's rear end. However, if you can tell on this, see if I can get a little closer to it. this is the paper, and I just fussy cut some of the paper out, looks like bamboo or whatever it is, and just stuck the matting underneath it right there, if you can tell. So it just tucks under there and then glued the paper that I'd cut out to that. And then the back is just and again, we'll go through it one more time. This is just the cover. It says Wild Things on it. You can call it whatever you want to. And decorate it certainly however. Oh, the bottom down here, so it's shiny, is just a piece of the grass. And I think there's an alligator somewhere in there, and I just inked glossy accents to make it look a little, just give it a different sheen to it. And again, this is the cover page right here. It's kind of a gazelle. I think that was on the paper. That's what it looks like if you get really close. And this is the elephant. This is the monkey page, if you can see that on my hand. This lighting is really bad. And there they are again. Monkey and monkey. This is my little pocket that I added. It has just from cardboard that I stripped and then matted on one side. I wet the paper and rolled it and inked it, tied some strings. And this is another one, the back side of it. This is the giraffe page. And the back of the giraffe page. And this is an elephant, the elephant page. I think it's kind of cool how the flower shows through on his trunk, like he's eating a little flower. This is the other side of the page. This is the cat page. This is the little lion, lion page right here. And again, the lion page. And this is the rhino page. The rhino page. And this is the end. The good thing about this book is that you can also add just plain sheets of cardstock or chipboard to give it even more pages if you have a lot of pictures, or adds another pages with pockets. It's kind of just left up to your imagination. These are the base pages, and you can add more as you want to. Have a good day.